name is Adam Moss, and I am a 16-year-old high school student at Southside High School in Rockville Center. I live with diabetes every single day. This evening, I'm here to share with all of you a personal story of what it's like to live with type 1 juvenile diabetes. Instead of talking about the moment I was diagnosed, I would like to share with you the emotional aspect that is affected upon my family. The fear on my mother's face as she watched my health slowly deteriorate at age 5 remains with me to this day. She knew something was terribly wrong because I was a small child and I experienced many nights of discomfort and suffering with unquenchable thirst. Extreme weight loss and frequent urination, weakness, and exhaustion were other signs that alarmed my parents. One night, I was taken immediately to the hospital because I was almost comatose. My blood sugar was around 800. My family and I were devastated by the diagnosis. I was only 5 years old. The thought of injections and finger sticks were so beyond my realm of comprehension. For my parents, the thought of holding me down, trying to give me injections with needles filled with insulin was emotionally traumatic. My life changed drastically overnight. I had no idea what it like to be a normal kid anymore. I lost my freedom to eat what I wanted when I wanted. There were occasions when I wasn't invited to birthday parties or play dates because parents did not understand or were afraid of being responsible for me. I was considered unhealthy in some cases. Parents thought I brought this disease upon myself by eating too much sugar, as if diabetes was my fault. In an instant, I went from being a normal kid with a ton of friends to being an isolated young child with only the support of my immediate family. I learned that at an early age, education is very important. It's important that my peers and my friends know the facts about diabetes. In 2004, my family and I started a walk team known as Adam's Allies. Together, we have raised thousands of dollars for research and to support JDRF. My hope is that a cure is on the horizon. JDRF has supported me now as one of its youth ambassadors, and I will support JDRF as long as it takes. I will continuously work tirelessly to support research. I realize that I am not that 5-year-old boy anymore. I am a young adult with real concerns. At times, what would have happened? At times, I wonder what would have happened if my parents did not get me to a doctor immediately. For example, more awareness about diabetes must be created. For example, people should understand that insulin is not a cure. It is only a treatment. There is no cure at this time for diabetes. Diabetes strikes all ages. It comes on suddenly and carries the threat of lifelong complications. Every day, I am reminded of the devastating effects that may hold in my future. Despite my efforts in maintaining a healthy meal plan and exercise routine, and always administering the appropriate amount of medication, I can't always guarantee that I will always have good control in my situation. Everyday life events such as stress, hormonal changes, medication, illness, sports, and fatigue can cause a fluctuation in my blood sugars. As a teen, I have bigger concerns. I right now have my driver's permit and currently taking driver's ed. I know that I can't just get in the car and drive without thinking about my safety as well as the safety of others. I have to test my blood sugar before the car is started, and I must always have juice and or candy with me in case I'm not feeling well. I can't travel without thinking about my safety, and with college around the corner, I must also choose a school that has a hospital nearby or a quick response in case of an emergency. Diabetes has affected every area of my life and the lives of my family. Each year, more than 15,000 children are diagnosed with diabetes, about 80 per day, or as Betsy said, every 5 seconds. Each year, as a teen, I am fortunate to have the opportunity to represent JDRF as a youth ambassador volunteer. As often as I can, I would like to speak to our community and to tell them about the urgency to find a cure, not only for me, but for all the children around the world who suffer with diabetes every single day. My mom has said to take the negative effects of diabetes and turn it around and make it a positive. My mom and Dad have been always so proud of me, and I'm so proud to represent JDRF and to be given this opportunity to illuminate this beautiful building for the second time. And thank you all for listening to me this evening and letting me share my story. Thank you very much.